up, you guys? It is Meri.
And
we invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below, because today we are reviewing season 4, episode 2, and we are going to get right into it. Yes. Today we are learning the history of Cody and his wives. He's taken each and every single last one of them on a date. Mm-hmm. He took Meri out to go skiing. He took Janelle to go hiking, which I thought was unfair. He took Christine to go paintballing, and then he took Robin out to dinner. Yeah. Very favoritism. Mm-hmm. Smells like it. Yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and start with Meri. So Meri basically
Cody had told her that he was going to take her
skiing.
When they first went skiing 22 years ago.
Now it takes her when her bones are not that right.
So he
which I thought was shady.
Did his promise.
Yes.
Finally lived up to his promise. 22 years later.
Yes.
And took her skiing, and she didn't know how to ski but was learning. But ended up falling because she didn't know how to stop, and she tore a ligament in her knee and had to be on a cast for 6 to 8 weeks. But they got a nice time to sit down and drink some hot cocoa at the ski lodge. Yeah. And he started reminiscing about them.
Their whole relationship and everything.
He said, the first time I met you, we were drinking hot cocoa.
Yeah.
And, I couldn't really kiss. I remember. And he said,
and he didn't even know really how to propose either.
Right. And she was like, yeah, the kiss wasn't that great. The proposal wasn't that great either. And then he says to her, Robin has gotten quite spoiled.
Yes. He said that Robin has gotten very spoiled because, by the time I got to her, I knew how to do the proposals. I knew how to kiss and all that stuff. And then she's like, Robin. And he's like, oh, sorry.
He can't help himself.
He just loves that woman. And
I think he usually talks about Robin to Meri. But this time, Meri just couldn't deal with that
because we're on a date.
You're on a date, mister. Don't talk about the love of your life. Yeah. It's enough. I mean, I hardly ever go on anything with you. But you
still want to talk to me about Robin. I think that was a little annoying. And I felt like he should not have done that at that point. I felt like he should have just been like, let me just focus on Meri for once. Yeah. But I feel like because she's a pushover, he just does whatever.
But he did give a little bit of history. He said that Meri was 19.
Yeah.
And he was 22. Sorry. When they married. Yeah. And then, of course, they were together for a few years, and then Janelle came along. But Logan, Janelle's son, was his first child. Yeah. And then followed by Aspen, which was Christine's. That was his second child. Before Meri finally had the third child for Cody, which was Mariah. So Meri
I had no idea.
Had to really, when she is looking at Christine with one eye like this, and I don't know what the hell you complaining about. She had to go through a lot. All of a sudden here's your husband now has this sister wife Janelle, who we don't get along at all. We don't, because Janelle's not going to put up with Meri. Janelle cannot deal with anyone who don't have a spine. She cannot deal with
spineless people.
Yeah, and she can't deal with someone who doesn't know themselves. Yeah. And she can't deal with people who are pushovers. And you are not going to make her into your rehab center. She does not have that shoulder for you to cry on. No. Yeah. So they were not getting along until Cody said when Christine came.
It was a soft place.
Personality and sweetness, and also she came with the fact that she knows how to look after kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So he said that kind of brought them Janelle, together. Meri, all of them kind of got together. Yes. But of course we can see that there is, because Christine also has a strong personality. Absolutely. She's just very bubbly, but she has a strong she actually reminds me of myself. Yeah. But yeah, absolutely. She was very strong, but we're also very happy people. Yeah. But Christine and Janelle, they meshed, right? And then Meri did not really mesh with them like that. But so, Cody was talking about that. So it was just interesting to see. But Meri has gone through a lot. That's why I was trying to say that, you get married, you had a miscarriage, you're not having children. The second wife has the first child. The third wife has the second child. Then finally you have your child. Then you suffer another miscarriage.
Then you can't have any more kids.
I know, I'm sure she looked at Christine cry me a damn river. I have had to sit here while you guys have given birth to 12 kids, and I was only able to have one, even though I love kids and I wanted more than one. Like, cry me a river. You've been having brothers for 2 years. I've been having brothers for a decade.
But you know what? I think
sympathetic.
But you know why I think this is my theory on why I think that she couldn't have more kids. This is just a theory. Stress. I'm sure you took the words right out of my damn mouth. Stress. I think the fact, because the thing is, the way she was talking, I don't think she actually wanted this polygamous lifestyle. Like she said, she was still trying to figure out if she even wanted this lifestyle. Right. But Cody was trying to come into it. And she even said, you know, hey, if I have to have several different other women who are sleeping with my man just to be with this cutie, then I'm going to do it. Exactly. So right there, you've already set the stage for how your life's going to be.
Polygamous children who come
do not want to be in polygamy.
No,
because the thing is, they never have enough time with the father. Yeah. I don't care how well you do it. There's no way. It's just like Nick Cannon. Yeah. You are never going to be able to give 100% to that child. Yeah. To every single last one of them, especially when you have a whole bunch of kids all over the place. I mean, they are closer, but you're having to divide all your time. What if your daughter had a boy break up with her, but it is Robin's day? Yeah. You can't go comfort her. Yeah. You're just not there for them 100%. Like, even when my mom was working or whatever, stuff like that, I mean, it was awesome. We got everything we wanted. Yeah. But her, you know, now being retired, I love that she is available to me, you know, almost 24/7. I know it's selfish, but I do appreciate that because, like, if I'm having issues or if I'm feeling like crap or I'm feeling sad or whatever, I can go and talk to her. Like, I know she's there for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And she's my only parent. So it's honestly the best thing. So I feel like that's why kids feel like that. Even the kids were complaining about Robin having another child. She's like, we got enough damn kids as it is.
I know, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Teenagers, Yeah.
So that's my theory. Yeah. So I thought it was all very interesting. Yeah. But the wives all went on a date with Cody and everything. Yeah. What I really liked about it was that you see that even though I think I said this, I'm not sure if I did. Even though he has his favorite, he still found it important to make an effort. Like he took all the wives on a very special date. Yeah. He took Meri on a nice date. Janelle, he knows she doesn't like
Janelle
affection.
Actually wanted to go hiking
because she's trying to lose weight.
She had not been able to hike to certain parts, and so she really wanted to go hiking. And he was happy for her that she was able to hike to these different places. You know, she couldn't do that before.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that was great. And then, of course, with Christine, he took her paintball.
Yes, which I have been.
And she really thought that was a great therapy because she felt like shooting him too. Yeah. And he probably felt like shooting her too.
But those paintballs, I've gone on something like that before, and honestly, those paintballs, it hurts, you know, because it's like hard little balls of paint. Like in order for them to shoot it out, and then it's like it makes a noise when it hits you. Oh, wow. Like you can have like little patches of bruises, like especially if it's in close range.
Oh wow.
Hey, Papa, I remember I got hit one time in the hip. I had like this little bruise on my butt. I was like, hey, Papa, go.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of fun though.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of fun, and even my God, we have to talk.
He took her on the plane.
He took her to a helicopter, and then I said, "What the hell does this man do for a living?"
Yeah. Well, anyhow, he took her for a helicopter ride. A little boy. He took her for a helicopter ride. Yeah. His father's looking at us over there. But he took her for a helicopter ride, and I thought that was so beautiful. Yeah. And I wanted her to like kiss him a little more.
I know, but she was like,
and hug him, and that's what Robbie would have done. Yeah. Christine has to come into her femininity.
I think it's hard because she's even
she has to run the household. Yeah. And in order to run a household effectively, and you see even the boys. Yeah. Christine, she has I think only one son. But the sons, you know, even Hunter, who's acting angry, and the fool with Janelle, he listens to Christine. Yeah. So she had to rule that house with an iron rod to have that respect of all of those kids, including the sons. You know what I'm saying? Because Cody really wasn't there. Yeah. So she had to tap into her masculine energy. You just have to if you're going to be leading anything. Yeah. And but you got to rest in your femininity, Christine. Yeah. You know, you got, and now that she's no longer with Cody, maybe she she
can do that again.
Yeah.
But I wanted, because I forgot, we didn't really talk about the whole thing that, because Christine actually went and talked to Meri before she went on her date.
Yes.
And Meri basically told her, look, in order for you to make this relationship work, she basically says it's going to be one-sided. Yes. Like, you are going to have to literally fix yourself, because Cody is never going to admit that he's wrong. He's never going to try to fix himself. It's
very hard for him to do that.
It's hard for him to admit himself or whatever, which I just thought, Meri, you're just, first of all, even Christy said, I'm sorry, Meri, but that just has not worked for your relationship. Yeah. From what I have seen.
Yeah. and she's like, you know, for your anniversary last year,
he did nothing for you.
He did nothing for your birthday.
He did nothing.
Acknowledge you.
You know what I'm saying?
And she's like, well, we were not in a good place. And she was just like,
okay,
I mean, so it's not working for you. So Meri was just like, at one point she looked at her like, as if to say, bitch, please. You better work on yourself.
She said you gotta fix you. Yeah. And I feel like that's the mythology that Meri goes with. Like, there's something wrong with her. Yeah. That's why she is always like letting him dump on her, and she just allows. And she's like,
you have to believe that he will get better. And Christine was like, I don't trust that he's gonna get better. I don't trust that he's gonna turn around and, you know, be this person. And Meri was just like, you know, you have to be grateful. You know, you have to look at yourself.
And you need to stop putting it. You have to put it to the side. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to actually focus on your relationship. And when you're with
him, just try to have fun with him.
Yeah.
And don't bring up things, or he's not going to want to be around you.
Yeah.
She said, and then she also said, when you do stuff with Isabel and she brings up stuff and she's not grateful, how do you feel? And that's her 8-year-old daughter she's been having problems with. The one that she took to Meri to look after. And Meri said, yeah, I don't like that when she's like that.
No, it was Christine who said that.
Christine said, yeah, I don't like when she's not
She said, well, it's the exact same thing. That's how he's feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how she felt or whatever, stuff like that. And then she's like, you know, also the courtship with Robin. She's like, oh, so you're still getting over that, huh?
I know,
you're not over that.
So you... She was
she
done.
Said, Meri was like, my leg is broken. I do not care.
I know, with her leg in a cast.
She was like, girl, I have gone through 2 women, and then I have also gone with Robin. So if you don't buck up and get your shit together,
I get the hell out of my room so I can rest. How you come talk to me before your date? This is the damn stuff I'm talking about. That's really what she wanted to say. But you know, Meri will never say that.
No, she just looked that girl up and down like, girl, bye.
You could see it in her face like, yeah, girl, bye.
Yeah, I just thought it was quite interesting, that whole thing.
Yeah, but later on at night, after they came back from the plane, right?
Yeah.
Cody and Robin, Christine leaned her head and held him tight and said, I'm sorry.
I don't appreciate you.
I know. And she said, Meri had a talk with me and pulled my coattails a little bit. And he's like, really? What did she say? And she said, well, she told me to be grateful and stuff. So I'm sorry and I love you.
Meri really loves the crap out of Cody. She really, really does.
And I think that's why Cody did what he did for Meri.
Yeah.
Because, you know, but you see, I don't think Robin, if that was Robin,
she would never give
that. Kudos to the wife.
No.
She wouldn't. Because look at when the wives came and fixed up her baby room.
Yeah.
When Cody came to her and said, oh, are you done? She said, oh, yeah, I fixed up the room. She's like, yeah, I'm done.
She didn't mention how the wives helped.
Hey, you know, Christine did this. That was something she could have done if she's a real sister wife.
Yeah.
She would have bumped them up a little and said, you know, Christine did this, Meri did that. They really, because I couldn't really do much and stuff. I really appreciate everything that they did.
Yeah. You have amazing wives.
You could have said that.
Yeah.
But you didn't. You sat there and
let him praise you. And sat on his lap.
For all the different things. And he called out all the different things. Oh, I like the way you did this and did this and did this. She never parted her lips and said, oh, you know, actually it was Christine who did this. Just to help Christine in the sister-wife marriage. But she did not. So that's why I'm saying, like you said, they're going to go for their best interest.
But it's just human nature, bro. You know that's why it doesn't work.
So the next day, anyway, Dayton, who is Robin's son, and Meri, they have the same birthday. So Meri had her birthday now. Remember, Cody didn't bother to give her any birthday gifts her last birthday.
Or anniversary.
Right. But I think he had a change of heart when Christine told him what Meri did.
Yeah.
And so he gave her a ticket. He's going to take her to Mexico.
Which I thought was nice.
I thought it was very sweet.
But very sweet. Even though it was so sweet, it also was so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Because you see how beautiful it seemed their relationship was in the beginning.
I know.
And how much he cared for her. He reminisced on their whole relationship, what the first kiss was like and everything. He cared for her when she ripped her leg or whatever. He got her this amazing gift and everything.
And then for Christmas, he gave her a ruby necklace. Oh, we got to talk about that too. What he gave them for Christmas. But go ahead, tell your point. You said it was beautiful seeing.
It was just beautiful seeing how well he treated Meri in season 3 versus season 16, season 17, where he don't even check to make sure that girl alive. He letting her look at the mountains and not giving her sex. I'm just like, how do you fall this far?
I don't know.
Like, it's really sad, and it's actually heartbreaking when you see it from the beginning and you know how it ends. And it's just like, what the fuck?
What happened? It's really a tale for families to really learn from, really look and see what's going on.
Yeah, it's really sad. And I feel horrible for Meri because she's still standing there like with this first white privilege thinking that he gonna change. Girl, I'm sorry. When a man is pushing 60, that man ain't finna change. He ain't changing for what? Yeah. He is headed to the grave pretty soon. He ain't changing. Yeah. I mean, you would hope he would change if he's a religious man.
Change, But
girl...
But I wanted to talk about the gifts that he gave the wives for Christmas. So for Meri, he gave her a beautiful ruby and diamond necklace. Mm-hmm. He gave Christine a ring that she had wanted. Okay. He gave Janelle a tablet.
Yeah.
And then he gave Robin a guitar. Now just tell me whose gift was more expensive. It had to be Robin. A guitar ain't cheap.
Yeah. But also, let's talk about the dates. Okay, so I think that was everything.
Oh, and then Robin gave all the wives charm bracelets that she makes for herself. They actually had a jewelry business, I read somewhere. And Robin started it because she makes jewelry. But they all signed on that business, but the business is no longer a business anymore. It was called Sister Wives Closet, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But yes, so I thought that was all very sad yet interesting.
Yeah.
But also she just, Christine also told Meri that she felt like Cody was balancing 3 wives well, but I don't feel like he's balancing the 4 wives well at all.
Yes.
So I felt really sad about that for her, you know. But Meri's like, you better make yourself happy, make this relationship work. But I feel like it's hard to do that when Cody is out here taking Robin on a romantic date. Yeah. My thing is, yes, Robin just had a baby, but so did Christine. And you took her paintballing, which I love active dates. Yeah. But I felt like you actually wanted to get to know Robin. You wanted to be close to her. You wanted to be up under her. Setting. You wanted an intimate setting. You wanted to
and really... after the dinner, he was like... I mean, can we tell I don't know, I think
the nanny to wait a little longer?
I think it was Maddie. I think it was...
Madison.
Janelle's daughter. And he was like, can we tell... She said, because, I don't want this, like our date to end. And she's like, yeah, I think we can, add a few more hours.
That's my thing.
They may have gone to a hotel.
I'm sure
together, girl.
But that's my thing, though. Like, it's the favoritism, and I feel like Cody, you have found the love of your life.
I know.
But you have to put all that shit on the back burner. You have 3 other wives, and you got 17 kids.
Exactly.
You must be civilized above all else.
Exactly.
That's just how I feel, man. And I feel bad for Christine.
Yeah.
But I think she has to be a Cancer. Because I just relate to her. And I feel like we are people who we just love.
Yeah.
And we need affection. We need words of affirmation.
Yeah.
And we need somebody to show up for us. Yeah. That's just any woman, I believe, too. Yeah. So I'm happy Christine got on what she did. I mean, but she was struggling since season 3. She held on for 13 years with the strength of Jesus. In that relationship, she held on.
She tried. cried. You hear me?
Girl, she held on.
Oh my goodness.
She held on to that rope that was snapping in a million pieces.
And I'm telling you, I'm sure as she
couldn't be me.
I'm sure as she may have stayed longer if she did not have this show. And she kept on looking at the show thinking, I have been talking about this since season 3. And I'm not doing it no more. Okay?
Yeah. I thought that was very sad. But you can't say that lady ain't trying. You cannot say. And then you want to yell at me and say that this relationship fell because I wasn't trying to be friends with these women. And sit your crazy ass down in the corner somewhere.
Okay.
That's why I'm pissed off. The sacrifices I made. It's just the stab in the kidneys. All the sacrifices I made to love you. This. I don't want to say what I want to say, but this idiot. It was in a soap opera by himself. He was in the soap opera that was more dramatic than the ones I watched with Grandma. It was crazy than Beautiful and Bold. It was crazy than the Bold and the Beautiful. I was like, okay. But yeah, y'all, that was season 4, episode 2.
Yes.
We invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below.